Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, this is Kevin here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you about this project called the Estelle Phrom Phong by Raimon. So, this project is actually located just about 200 meters away from BTS Phrom Phong, so it's actually in a pretty prime location. Um, so, let's just dive right in. Okay, Raimon, if you're not too familiar, they are actually kind of like a boutique luxury developer. They do not launch too many projects compared to the more mainstream brands like Ananda or Land and Houses. But actually, when I first started doing Bangkok property, right, the very first project that I marketed was actually the River, which is already completed. If you have the chance to visit Icon Siam or Asiatic, when you have to travel along the river, Chao Phraya River, you actually see this iconic development that they have. And then back then I was also dealing with this product called 185 Rajadamri. That's another very prime freehold property that's actually near to Rajadamri station. And then subsequently, in recent years, they do have this new series that they curated called the Lofts. So depending on where the locations are, you have the Loft Silom, the Loft Asok, as well as the Loft Akamai. So as the name suggests, the condo is actually all loft concept, which has been proven pretty popular with a lot of buyers in recent years. So much so that in fact some of the other projects that we have like Siamese and Park Origin Tong Law, a lot of them all integrated loft concept into their development as well. So alright, so let's just talk about the project today. First off, let's talk about a bit about the location. Right, it's actually located along Soi Sukhumvit 26, and it is about 200 meters walk to the BTS. Alright, so you can see from here. I'll show you the map later. And then of course next to the BTS, you know that it's actually flanked by two famous shopping malls. One is EM Quatier and one is Emporium. And then sometime in maybe in another 1 or 2 years or so, there will be another project uh, somewhere around here called the M Sphere. So this area is actually pretty much a major shopping district. And then if you were to go along the individual soil, you actually see a lot of Japanese bars, restaurants, because Phrom Phong, Thong Lo, Ekamai, there's traditionally been a popular place for the Japanese community to stay around this area. And also, if you were to just walk along the road, you also see some other major projects that are also pretty high end. So generally, if you are buying a condo in this address, you have to be prepared to pay a premium for it. You're basically paying for location, and then usually the development that comes with it will also be on the higher end finishing, larger units in general. Another interesting thing is also perhaps it's good to note that from the Estelle, you're only about another 400 meters walk to the park, Banjasiri Park, which is right over here. Okay, so that's another open space with a lot of greeneries, ponds, water bodies for people to just chill and relax and just hang around. You're one station away from Asok on my left hand side, and you're one station away from Thong Lo on my right hand side. On my right hand side, yeah. So you're kind of pretty much staying in the heart of action. So this area is, I think, without a doubt, if you're not too sure where to invest in Bangkok, this is always a good place to get started. Okay, so some quick facts. It's a high rise, 37 stories. It's going to yield a total of about 157 units. This is a low density development despite the high rise. Why? Because later I'll show you the units are generally larger sizes. This is also because, as I mentioned, this is in line with the fact that this is a luxury project. Unlike a typical mass market condo, if you have a building with 37 stories, I think you probably will get like maybe 600 to 1,000 units, where they actually have a lot of very very small studios. But the target market for the Estelle is not the case. They are actually targeting the luxury segment buyers. So you have a mixture of 1 bedroom to 4 bedrooms. There's a couple of duplexes, penthouse as well, and there's gonna be about 74 units with private lifts as well. Okay, so next up, let's just go through a few slides about the kind of views that you expect to get when you were to choose a unit over at the Estelle. So some pictures taken. If you were to look, west view is actually towards Asok direction. So they just did a picture taking at different heights to show 120 meters per floor level is typically about 3 meters plus minus. So you can just use that as a, so 120, you're probably buying a 36th floor, 35th floor. So there's this building here that if you were to take the lower floor unit on the west view, then you will be blocked. So that's this, if I am not wrong, I think that is the building that is blocking the partial view. So you're pretty okay once you hit 60 meters. In fact, once you are taking on the mid floor, you actually see that the view is actually pretty decent already. Okay, south view, viewing towards the Rama 4 road. Alright, if you want to get a good view, in this case, you have to go about 90 meters to 120 meters. If not, then there will be this building in front that's blocking slightly. So again, if I'm not wrong, I think that would be probably number 4 that is blocking you right in front. Alright, okay, this is viewing towards Thong Lo. Okay, again, once you take mid floor above, you actually get pretty good view of the entire city skyline. And there's the north view. Right, so immediately there's this building that's actually right in front of you. So you need to go again mid floor and above. Alright. So that's how the facade of the building will look like. It's actually kind of layered, gold color base. Looks very classy. Okay, I just want to point out there's this parking area is also a bit different from most of the projects that we share about. In fact, in Thailand, more than half the time we always say that a condo actually have parking at about 50 to 60%. It's a first come first serve basis. That actually applies to, I would say, about 70 to 80% of the condos. But when it comes to luxury product, it's actually quite common to find that they have a 1-to-1 parking. So in this case, there's 125% conventional car park lots, and they also have exclusive supercar parking floor. Okay, what this means is the lots will actually be wider for the supercar to give them more space, and there's also electric vehicle charging point. Okay, just some artist impression of how the project will be like. The condo will finish somewhere in 2022, so another 2 years to go. Very neutral tone. The amenities are on the 8th floor and if I remember correctly, 26. Later let's go through the floor plan again. So on the 8th floor, there's a courtyard garden. There's a non-chlorine filtration system swimming pool. Separated male and female Japanese hot bath. Cold tub, saltwater flotation pool and sauna. Yeah, I was saying that this area is actually a Japanese community area, so there's a good chance that your tenant could be a Japanese working in Japanese firm nearby. So that's the reason why when you visit condos around Phrom Phong Thong Lo, you realize that these condos usually will have like features that are unique to the I would say Japanese community. Most of the time the condos will always come equipped with bathtubs inside, and then you have like Japanese sauna, etc, etc. Okay, multi-purpose area for private dining and event space. Okay, so this is how the event space, private dining space will look like. So you can actually book it and have your own private events. You can host your guests over here. Sky Gym. Right, just some pictures. I actually have a virtual tour of the units that I will share with you later. Okay, I quite like the bathroom. It looks very classy. Okay, let's just jump to the floor plan, and then we'll go through some sample specific floor plans of the different units, and then I'll talk about the price and the payment scheme. Right, so this is just how the first floor will look like. There's a pet lawn, garden courtyard. Okay, so pretty standard private leaves and all this stuff, so I'll just skip. Okay, so 8th floor, that's where some of the facilities you can find, like the Japanese garden, swimming pool. Alright, so the female and male spa and onsen is actually on the 8th floor as well. The multi-purpose area for the private dining and event space also found on the 8th floor. Okay, so on the 27th floor, that's where you have your gym and yoga platform. So the gym is located on the 27th floor, and then there's a couple of units that are actually on the 27th floor as well. Sometimes we always share with our clients, if the units are available, it will be a good choice to choose units that are unique to the rest of the of your other similar units on the same floor. So if let's say you can choose a unit that have direct access to the garden, so for the entire 37th floor, that you will be like one of the few units that have direct access to a garden. That will be a unique selling point in the future, be it renting out or selling it to another buyer. Okay, so so next up I'll just go through some of the sample floor plans. We actually have the entire extensive list of floor plans, because when it comes to different unit, there's some slight variation in layout, but there will be too many, so I'll just go through a few. So just gonna show you a sample of a one bedroom, which is about 57.5 square meters. Okay, so in this case, this example that I took is one that is facing south towards Rama 4. So for this project, the Estelle, you do not get one bedroom that comes at 35 square meters. No, not even at 40 square meters. These are luxury one bedroom, huge sizes, 57.5 square meters. If you were to use it on an average condo development, there will probably be a 2-bed and 1 bath. But in this case, this is a proper one bedroom. So let me just zoom in a bit so you can see this is how the layout is. Generally squarish, right? You can see that the unit is the entire condo is just one whole rectangular block. The large units are always at the corner, so generally these are the 2 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms, and then each floor you have 1, 2, 3, 4 units of 1 bedroom. Total 8 units, and you have 4 lifts serving the entire floor of 8 units. So it's actually very, very exclusive. Okay, so let's just go back here to the floor plan. So you walk in through the entrance, alright, and that's the open kitchen. Because the unit is not too deep, so I would assume that it will actually be quite airy and bright as well. You actually have a proper bedroom here, small balcony over here. Remember I mentioned about the bathtub, right? So you have your bathtub over here as well. Then you have quite a lot of wardrobe space. So you can see here, there's the wardrobe space. It's definitely very, very spacious. and you look very, very nice. Alright, next up, very quickly, I'm going to show you there's another type called the 1+1 bedroom with sky garden, because I think this unit is on a floor with which is on the 26th floor. Remember I mentioned just the 26th floor, that's the gym, and then you have your common garden. So on this level there's only 4 units, 2 units of 2 bedroom and these 2 special units of 1 bedroom, 27. So that's how the 1+1 bedroom. Where's the 1 plus? So same thing, you will come in here, everything looks pretty much the same. I think the +1, you're talking about this space. Alright, there's this extra space which can double as a study, a playroom, or study room. So that's why it's called 1+1. 62 square meters. Okay, if you are going for a 2 bedroom, so the 2 bedrooms are interesting because you pay a lot more, so that's why they give you units that gives you 270 degree field of views. So you see all these big units are all able to have 2-sided windows. So this example, TF02, that's how it looks like. Entrance over here, you have an enclosed kitchen. So quite a good space, and then first off you have your first common room tucked away at this side. That's the common bath. Alright, and then there's the master bath, and there's the master bedroom, and all of them share the same sided window view here. In this case, for this particular example, you will look towards the Thong Lo skyline. Right, and if I'm not wrong, for the master bedroom window, you will actually get some pockets of view here as well. Right, so you get lights coming in from both directions. Okay, that's the 2+1. Oh, I think the +1 is referring to this space here, this extra space that they have, which is like a study that you can kind of cordon off. So that's the +1. So that's why it's quite a big unit, 132.5 square meters. If you're just going for the outright normal 2 bedroom, that will be about 92.5 square meters. In this example, this is not at the corner. Alright, this particular unit that I have here, that's how the 2 bedroom will look like. The layout looks a bit complicated. There's some odd corners which I don't quite like, so actually I prefer the layout of the 1 bedroom. It's a lot more simpler, or maybe some of the other 2 bedrooms at the corner will probably have a nicer layout in this case, because there's some dead space here. But anyway, so you come right in, open kitchen for this case. Let me see, I believe this is the master bedroom. The master bedroom is the one with the same view as the living hall and the balcony, so this is the master bedroom. This is the common bath. There's a common bath and a bedroom as well, so it's a 2-bed 2-bath. Alright, so that's the simplex 2-bedroom. Okay, for those of you who might be interested in the 3-bedroom, 160 square meters. Right, so actually essentially, if you just look at this floor plan, what they did was they combined a 2-bedroom and a 1-bedroom, linked it together, and then it becomes a 3-bedroom unit. So let's just see, that's why the shape of the building is kind of like, kind of odd, kind of like it almost can double up as a dual key if you ask me. So you come in from here, which is the main entrance. So you have one unit, almost a separate unit on your left, and then you have the 2 bedroom on my right hand side. So kind of like if you were to buy this, you can use this as a multi-generation unit, or you can just stay in the 2 bedroom and rent out the 1 bedroom. It's just one single unit that they are selling it new. So this is a normal 1 bedroom. Come in, you have your living room, bedroom, bath, that's all. And then in this case here, you walk in here, there's the living hall. The kitchen location is a bit odd, a bit unusual. Most of the time you have your kitchen right at the doorway, but in this case the kitchen you have to go slightly further in, and the kitchen splits out the bedroom and the living room. So the living room is over here, and these are the bedrooms. And the angle looks a bit at the trapezium, so you have to manage the furnishing a bit. If it's not a proper square, so for some people the layout might be a bit challenging. So at least now we understand how they come about with the 3 bedrooms. I have seen examples where some of the very rich purchasers, because most of the time in Bangkok, right, most of the condos are actually built with 1 and 2 bedroom. So this is exactly how people do if they want a larger unit. They kind of like buy 2 units side by side, and then they want to make sure that the wall can be knocked through, and then they will just combine both units together into a much larger living space. Okay, these are actually sold out, but I will just quickly share with you that this is how a duplex unit will look like. So that's a 222.5 square meter duplex. So you can see it's actually a very massive unit. Lower floors, I think lower floor there's already 2 bedrooms, one here, one here. Alright, and then you have your another bedroom here and here. Alright, so that's really large. And here's the interesting thing: the duplex are sold. The penthouses, if I'm not wrong, are also no longer available. Okay, that's another layout. 235 unit D2 duplex unit. Okay, so moving on, there's actually 2 color schemes. Very quickly, I'll just go through. So kind of like it's generally all wood theme and very earth tone, but they actually have 2 kind of choices for you to choose from. This is called the urban retreat scheme, and then there's this millennial chic scheme, a bit more metallic in some of the choices. I personally prefer this color. It looks like spa. Okay, so highlights. I think this is just a quick recap on the unique selling point of this project, the Estelle. Right, flexible layout, material options, the car parks, dedicated supercar parking, insulated glaze air gap facade. So that means the windows are double glazed. Even though you might be near to the main road, you probably won't get any noise pollution. Right, private elevator for selected units, exclusive garden unit, non-chlorine filtration system. This non-chlorine filtration system swimming pool are generally what you will find when you visit the very high-end condos, because chlorine is not good for your body if you were to use it for a long period of time. Right, general ceiling height 3.16 meters. Okay, let's talk about the payment term. Reservation fee is quite standard, 200,000, usually between 100 to 200,000 Thai baht. contract fee, that means you have to pay 10% upon signing the sales and purchase agreement, and this has to happen within 30 days of your reservation from the date you pay the reservation fee of 200,000. Okay, let me just highlight here. Right, TQ is Thai quota, FQ is foreign quota. So I would assume that you are a foreigner watching this, so you just have to look at this. Okay, so what this means is after this 10%, there's another 20% that you have to pay that is broken down into 23 monthly installments. Okay, so that's payable over the construction period from now till 2022, while they are still completing the project. And once the project is complete, upon transfer, you have to prepare the balance 70% to be paid. Right, of course, additional fees that you have to take note of. Sinking fund is a one-off payment, 1,000 Thai baht per square meters. Transfer fee 2%, so splitted between the seller, which is the developer, Raimon Land, and the purchaser yourself. So each party will pay 1% of the price. And then there's this ongoing maintenance fee, which is 140 Thai baht per square meters, paid 12 months in advance. So what about the price? Right, just very quickly to give you a price guide. The duplex are no more, so if you are interested in this project, the Estelle, we are only left with simplex, which is the normal atypical single story units. If you are looking at the one bedroom, which is about 50 over square meters, prices start from about 17.x million baht. It ranges between 17 to 19 million baht. The two bedroom ranges between 27 to 48 million baht because the sizes varies quite a bit. Of course, also the higher you go, the better view you get, the more you have to pay. And three bedrooms, I think, in fact, if I'm not wrong, there's only one unit left, which is about 55 million baht. So before ending off, I'll just show you a virtual walkthrough of how the unit looks like. So I'm showing you the one bedroom virtual walkthrough. So enter tour, so that's the unit. Alright, so let me just scroll around. I can send this link to you if you guys are interested, so just get in touch with us if you are interested in this property. Look at the floor. Alright, so that's why I quite like the one bedroom layout. Once you come in, actually very spacious. You can see the full floor to ceiling windows. Okay, let's just tap in. Okay, I jump to the bedroom. Okay, so I actually came in from here, the right hand side just now. So this is the living room. So the bedroom and the living room share the same view. The balcony is in the master bedroom. Definitely you can put a king size bed for sure, not an issue. You can see the bathtub from here. It's all gold color theme base. Quite a lot of space for your wardrobe as well. Okay, so here's a better view of the living room. Okay, I don't think they did. Oh, okay, I can come inside here. So, almost like a walk-in wardrobe. Wow, I like the gold basin handles. This is nice. It's a his and hers shower tap. Okay, so you have your bath. Alright, so that's the walkthrough for the one bedroom. Let me show you the two bedroom next. Okay, so this is a two bedroom. Enter tour. We start off from the balcony. You can see that the balcony, right, can also be closed off as well. Seems like it. So you can enclose your balcony area. Okay, so that's the living hall. Let's jump into the bedroom first. It's the first bedroom. The master bedroom. Doesn't look like it. I think just now that one was the bedroom. Kitchen area. Probably better if I use the area arrow. So that's the main entrance. So the first thing you come into is the kitchen area. Okay, bedroom. Okay, so this is the common bedroom, common bath, and this is the master bedroom. So that's where the master bath is. Rain shower. Okay, so you can have a view of the skyline as you soak in the bathtub. Okay, so, and if I'm not wrong, this unit does come with this is a sample of a unit with a private lift. So this is actually the main entrance. The door where the kitchen is will go to the service corridor. So if you have delivery, those people will actually be coming in via that door at the kitchen. This is where you will come home to via the main private lift. So this is only for you and your family members to use. Alright, so that's it. Alright, before I end it off, let me show you something. Okay, so here I am back at our website, investbangkokproperty.com. So if you would like to find out more about the Estelle, you can just do a quick search for the project, and it should appear here. Okay, I want to show you, before I end it off, I want to show you, in case you are interested and you would like to know exactly where the location is and how it is like, right? Daryl actually did a walk from the Estelle actual site to the BTS, and that was not too long ago. I think it was sometime in October last year that he did this video. So you can actually see from here, there's actually a lot of small quaint shops along the way. You can also see that in this area along this Soi 26, there's proper pavement and walking paths. There's trees also, interestingly, planted along the road to give you shade as you walk towards the main road. It's not that far a walk. You can see here, actually, he's actually moving towards the main Sukhumvit road. You can almost see the BTS line already. So it's nicely tucked slightly in that you do not get too much of the traffic noise. But it's not that far off that you actually have to take a tuk-tuk to get to the BTS. You can actually just walk about 200 meters, not that far away. It's all sheltered anyway. So you can see him walking. This entire video is about 4 minutes. So you can take your time and watch. So you can see the moment you turn left, then you will see there's this new building coming out from UOB, and then you will see the station already. So it's actually a very, very convenient location. But at the same time, there's some privacy because you're not actually on the main road. Okay, so that's it. for this review of the Estelle Phrom Phong. If you guys are interested, you can actually visit our website investbangkokproperty.com. Come over here, you can leave your name, email address and contact. We'll be able to get back to you as soon as possible if you would like to have the floor plan and more specific price list. So I'll sign off here and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.